Welcome back. Let's give you the overall India picture of what's happening on the COVID front. Total cases now creeping towards the 50 lakh mark, 48 lakhs, 46,427. Deaths, 79,722. Recovery rate, 77.9%. Mortality rate is 1.6%. Now, while that might seem low, it still means a number of people are dying. Last 24 hours, total cases 92,071. Deaths, 1,136 at the moment. Now, at a time when this corona caseload in the country is rising exponentially, especially in states like Maharashtra, a sudden shortage of medical oxygen has hit several states. In Maharashtra, despite the government's efforts to streamline oxygen supply, the fact is many hospitals, both private and government, especially in towns outside Mumbai, are now claiming of a huge crisis of oxygen. Let's take a look at our Get Real India story.
Maharashtra, the state worst hit by the coronavirus pandemic, crossed the 1 million mark last week. And as cases increase, so do the number of patients needing oxygen support.
Since last 2 to 3 weeks, we are drastically shortage of having oxygen cylinders.
The gas agency supplying oxygen to this particular private hospital too expressed its helplessness.
But the picture at government hospital is something different. The government hospitals are saying that they have appropriate number of oxygen cylinders and there is no shortage.
This is the situation in Pune. But it is no better in other parts of the state. Doctors at private hospitals in other districts are also facing a shortage of supply.
Now the number of patients is so much increasing that I don't know, there's a lot of difference between supply and demand, and if it is so, then we are all helpless.
At present, Maharashtra requires about 1,200 metric tons of medical oxygen daily, while units in the state have a total capacity to produce 1,210 metric ton oxygen every day, out of which 40% was being diverted for industrial use and only 60% was available for medical purposes. But with the situation deteriorating, the government has instructed suppliers to prioritize. The state government has taken a crucial decision to reserve 80% supply for hospitals and only 20% for industries. Among hospitals too, first priority would be given to government hospitals, then private COVID hospitals, and then oxygen would go to non-COVID hospitals. Since Maharashtra is facing a shortage, the state government has also issued a notification to oxygen suppliers to sell not more than 20% of their cylinders outside the state. The move, aimed at stabilizing the state's own oxygen requirement, affected Madhya Pradesh, that largely depends on Maharashtra and Gujarat for oxygen supply.
लेकिन हमने वैकल्पिक व्यवस्था भी की है। प्रारंभ में मध्य प्रदेश में ऑक्सीजन की उपलब्धता थी केवल 50 टन, अभी बढ़ा के हमने 120 टन कर ली है और 30 सितंबर तक हम 150 टन ऑक्सीजन की व्यवस्था कर लेंगे।
In Gujarat too, following the severe shortage of oxygen, the state government issued a notification to regularize its supply and circulation. But for now, the oxygen situation still remains precarious, not only in Maharashtra, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, but in many parts of the country.
The Maha-oxygen crisis facing the country at the moment. Dr. Shashank Joshi, member of Maharashtra's COVID task force, is with us. Dr. Joshi, Maharashtra, the state where cases have now crossed 1 million, Major concern, huge shortage of oxygen. Several districts now reporting a serious shortage. Was this something that could not have been anticipated? Was the government unable to resolve? Why is the government unable to resolve this issue of oxygen shortage? Sorry, we are having some problem with your audio. Let me try, Dr. Joshi. You know, the fact is that the government, should have anticipated what was happening. Every day around 2,000 to 3,000 new patients require oxygen support across Maharashtra. The critical ones require 40 to 60 liters of oxygen a minute. Clearly, somewhere someone has not planned enough, sir.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.